Trading cards, shining gems, works of art. Each piece a story you carry in your heart. Old records spinning with a vintage start. Collectors worldwide, each a world apart.
From flea markets in Paris to streets in LA, hunters of history never led astray. Seeking out the rarest finds every day. Collectors worldwide paving their own way.
With passion burning and eyes on the prize, they dig through relics, uncovering lies. From ancient pottery to pale blue skies, every object a clue, a little surprise. From flea markets in Paris to streets in LA, hunters of history never led astray. Seeking out the rarest finds every day. Collectors worldwide paving their own way. Dusty attics, hidden stores full of gold. Heads held high, never doing what they're told. From postcards to watches, treasures unfold. A journey, endless stories to be sold. From flea markets in Paris to streets in LA, hunters of history never led astray. Seeking out the rarest finds every day. Collectors worldwide paving their own way.
A globetrotter with a plan in his hand. Magnets from Japan, coins from distant lands. Hustling treasures from Brazil to Milan. A life's collection like grains of sand.
Trading cards, shining gems, works of art. Each piece a story you carry in your heart. Old records spinning with a vintage start. Collectors worldwide, each a world apart.
From flea markets in Paris to streets in LA, hunters of history never led astray. Seeking out the rarest finds every day. Collectors worldwide paving their own way.
With passion burning and eyes on the prize, they dig through relics, uncovering lies. From ancient pottery to pale blue skies, every object a clue, a little surprise. From flea markets in Paris to streets in LA, hunters of history never led astray. Seeking out the rarest finds every day. Collectors worldwide paving their own way. Dusty attics, hidden stores full of gold. Heads held high, never doing what they're told. From postcards to watches, treasures unfold. A journey, endless stories to be sold.
All right. I have no idea what happened with that intro. Like froze on my screen. I don't know if it froze on stream there. But what's going on, guys? We are live. And the timer's ticking already here. So VV was supposed to be going live at 4 p.m. They're now going live at 3. So we got 2 hours to build this out. And my goal is to try and finish it. But we're going to be building out a little studio here that I want to use as a background for some of the footage in our future videos. So, yeah, if you guys want to hang out, chill, chat, any suggestions, drop them in the chat. Any collectibles you guys want me to include in the in this little studio, feel free to drop them as well. Ronnie, Backdoor, Ace Riggs, what's going on, guys? But yeah. Okay, so I don't have a specific design in mind or anything like that. I got some reference shots, but I don't exactly know where I'm going with this, so it's going to be interesting. We'll take it hour by hour. So, first off, let me get some music going here. So we'll do just do instrumental, I think. Yeah, we'll do lo-fi hip-hop instrumental and create. Huh? Oh, it's creating it. Brian, what's going on? I hope I said that right. And then in the meantime, while that's generating, we'll go over here. We'll put on some background songs here. Let me know if audio is okay, guys. Turn that down a bit. Cool. California is in the chat. What's going on, man? It's been a little while since I talked to you. I know you've been busy. We gotta hop on the phone and catch up. Alright, so what I'm going to do first is I don't like building in third person. So we'll drop our ground plane. This is what I like to do every time I set up a new space is a library here. Architecture, we'll drop the ground plane and zero this out. That way it's centered. And then what I also want to do is we will get a humanoid here, drop that down. Center this guy, and then if you click Control 0, that respawns you. So then now we know this is the center point, and we can also use that as reference for how big the studio is. Exhibition in the chat, what up? Amazing space, by the way, with O'Milly on X-Men the other day. Fantastic. I'm glad you're on stage, man. I recommended you to O'Milly, so I'm happy he brought you up. Okay, so the idea for this studio is, let me explain this in Paint, because there's different layers to it, and I want it to, how am I going to do this? So my avatar is one layer. Is the drawing tool? Yeah. Okay, so my avatar is, there's my avatar. But then I want to build, so I want to build the background. But then if I want anything in front of my avatar, this is separate as well. So I'm going to be building out 2 different scenes. So it's 3 layers. So the background's going to be 1. And then the second scene that we build will be maybe like a desk or just a small item that I would put in front, and then like a green screen. So that's the whole idea. That's the plan. Thanks, Josh. It was amazing. Yeah, it was a great space, dude. Glad to see you here. And then what I'll do is bring that over. What's everyone been up to lately, though? California, what have you been up to, man? Building anything new? I want this to only be 10 by 10. Go 15 by 15. Okay, so the idea is, so the background part won't be big. Well, none of this will be big, but there's not going to be a lot showing. So what we can do, place a wall over here. Need another one here. Do something. Is the VeVeVerse bugging out on me again? Yeah, it is. The coordinates are all the same for all 3 points. I might have to restart this real quick, which I think I do. Sorry guys, we'll restart it real fast. We got Flashing in the chat. Dude, how's your villa coming? You showed me that a little while ago and you were crushing it. Can't wait to see the final unveil. In real life work, I feel that. Yeah, things are picking. I was on the phone with Chris yesterday, Callie, and him and I were talking about that. How you get into this whole VV mode and then you're like, wait, my in real life stuff, it's catching up on me. See if that fixed it. Okay, there we go. Do that. I really have no idea what I'm doing with this, guys. I'm really just placing random stuff and then just hoping things fall into place here. Which is typically how it goes. Oops. Not 51, 15. We got Moo in the chat. What up? Is the music too loud, guys, or is it too soft? Is audio good? Okay, I gotta speed up here. We only got 2 hours. Okay, wall. And the whole idea is I want this environment to be dark, or darker. Not too dark, because then my avatar is gonna look weird, but we'll darken the entire map at the end here. Like that. Over. I need to get back into it, Flash and says. Been away for the past 3 weeks. Where you been? Just work stuff? Or traveling? Appreciate that, Richard. Yeah, I'm not actually wearing my headphones this time around, so. Okay, general structure's done. Now we need to add the details. Boom. Okay, I did the same mistake as I did last time, but I picked up on it sooner, okay? Forgive me, guys. I'll get better at this. My flippin' face cam is on the coordinates again. Is it better down here? Let's just do that. And then we'll turn that off. There, that's better. Yeah, because the coordinates, guys, are such a huge part. If you master the coordinates, you go to a different level. Okay. That's good. We'll just put a makeshift roof on for now. That's fine. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay. We'll texture this just darker colors for now. Let's just do like the rubber. And we'll do, let's do wood. Rubber, okay. So now I want to add a little bit more details on this back part here. The only thing that's really going to be showing is like this part here. So what I'm thinking is I might almost treat this like a film, like production warehouse, where like as you move along, there's different scenes we build out. So I might have like an old Western theme. I don't know why I would have a Western theme, but just as an example. Okay, we'll do this. Got some references for some little things I want to build, like a speaker. I want to put a speaker in this wall. So we'll have one column, second column, and then I'll put a nice little design on the background. Question is, what shape? I'll do the panels I did in the Starlight Suite. We got Felix, level 100 in the chat. Let's go. Hey, Felix, I left a little message for you for the Germany meetup. So stay tuned for that. That's all I'll say. Flashin says, been running summer basketball camps with my dad. I really would have loved for the mobile version to be out during my drive to South Carolina. Hopefully it gets released soon. I'm in the same boat there with you, man. I won't be using the mobile as much, but I do want to use it for like promotional stuff. I've done like the showcases with collectibles in the past, and I think having the joysticks and the portrait instead of the landscape is better for that stuff, especially for shorts. So I definitely want the mobile. Okay. I don't know why this is turned. It should be like this when it drops, but whatever. Oops, wrong way. Okay, so do that. Actually, no. I'm changing my mind. I'm picky. Even though we get... What are we at? 12 minutes? We're fine. Let's do the diamond. Now we'll do matte for the speakers. Oops, wrong one. I want to save this material here because we're going to make it matte black. If you guys have any questions around the VeVeVerse, feel free to drop them in the chat as well. I'll try my best to answer anything. We'll make that black. I also want metallic up so it's darker, smoothness down so it's not shiny, Fresnel down. How big do I want these speakers? That's fine. I'm not lining stuff up yet. A way to work faster, or at least that I've found, it works well for me, is if I know where I want things to be placed, I'll just duplicate them all, place them, and then I'll worry about lining them up at the end. Because sometimes you might take a little while lining something up and then just realize that you don't actually even like it. So just by placing all the objects down, it gives you a bit of an idea of what it'll look like before you even start doing any of that. I want these to be this way. Oops. The whole idea is I want these to almost look like the foam panels. And I hope to eventually get the foam panels as a texture, because that would save a lot of time. but we're working with what we got so far. Mew says, California, I'm able to visit your shop and buy a comic from your shelf right now. Does that work in the VeVeVerse at the moment? I can answer that. You can visit the shop and view selection, but you can't actually purchase directly from the shop yet. So, I don't know if there's gonna be like I know Dan's working on the metadata feature where you can populate all of that beside the collectible. But what I'm hoping comes with that is like the ability to link right to the app. And then hopefully if there's something that's posted in the market, then that link just takes them right to the market listing. Okay, so we'll do something like that. Copy them all the way down. Oops. And then I do want to showcase some collectibles somehow. Just trying to think of where to put them. I'm thinking maybe one right above and below the speakers. Oops. Felix says, can't wait to see it. Thanks, Josh. Could watch it already, but won't to be more excited at the event day. Yeah, it's awesome that you guys are doing that. That's like the 4th event you guys have done now, isn't it? Okay. So I will also do, it's going to be a dark scene, so I do want to put some like little spotlights around. It'll look nice along the wall. Do some like that, keep it simple for now. Okay, so that's that. What do we want to do on this wall? I have an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have an idea. Should work. Richard says, is the mobile version promising? Because I want an iPad Pro, otherwise I might go for a base version in a Mac. Okay, I've been asked that question by a few people now, and honestly, I'm not even in it yet. I'm in the beta group, but there's no, like, beta testers don't have access to the app yet. We're still waiting for it. For whatever reason. I know that they're, yeah, I don't know what the reason is, but, yeah. When you reach this level that we can purchase directly from VeVeVerse. Are you talking about like spaces, Felix? Because I know the team's talked about that. I do hope to eventually be able to sell spaces as like templates. And you can do more than that too, accessories. Okay, I think I want to create a wall of these and then have some sticking out and some not, so it's uneven. I think that'll look cool. Problem is, you know what? Match the height here. Okay, so here's a trick. So I'm using meters for my grid. So see how if I go one to the left, they're kind of like merged together. If I go one to the right, there's too big of a gap that I want at least. So what I'll do is I'll scale this. Oops. We'll go 1.6. No, 1.6. Oops, sorry guys, bad example, bad example. Still too big, 1.7. Oops. Okay, so now if I do the same thing with the grid, so now I'll be able to line these up way easier. Just drop, use the grid, line them up, and there's only that little space in between. Whereas before, if I kept them the same size, then I would have had to like line them up every single time, and it would have just been way too tedious. Probably boring for you guys to watch too, actually. Alex and Crypto's in the chat. D's in the chat. D, I sent a message to Hanano, and I apologize. I should have sent one to you as well, but I only just found out about what's happening over in Hawaii like late last night, so I'm so happy or glad to find out everything was okay with you guys. But that's crazy. Hanano was saying like 4 feet the water went up or something like that. Glad you guys are good though. Alex, congrats on the new website, the new partnerships, and the new business opportunities. Basically paving the way for the rest of the creators. Thanks, man. You've been a long time supporter of the channel, so I really appreciate you sticking around. We still gotta do the Pokemon thing in the Discord. That never ended up happening. Okay, so these. That over. That over. That over. Boom. 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 So... And if you guys are just tuning in, I mentioned how important coordinates are. I'm sure you guys can probably see why now. Okay, so that's a wall. Now this should line up. One sec. Okay, so here's another trick. So this is off center now, so what I'll do is I'll line it up with this one still. I'm sure you guys probably know where I'm going with this one, but... Oops. And your building is getting a little fast. I'm getting a lot faster in the verse, which is good. That's probably because I live in here right now, so... Yeah. Boom. Boom. There we go. Evolve, what's going on, man? Reposted the stream. Thanks. I appreciate that. It's been a little while since I streamed, so I didn't exactly know how many people would show up, so I appreciate everyone in the chat. Now we could actually... no. Maybe we'll be able to do the Pokemon thing in the VeVeVerse soon. That's a little far away. No, I did say to the team though that, oh, by the way, I think I saw someone ask, is there any news from Dan on the group function in the VeVeVerse? Oh, no. No, I don't have any news about that. I was talking to them about how I think textures are really important, and hear me out for a sec, because I know we already had the one materials update pretty soon after it launched, but the thing with materials is they allow you to like build and work way faster. So if you have a complicated pattern and you're trying to build that from scratch with shapes, obviously it takes more shapes, which takes up more space, and it takes more time to build. So if you have a texture that's like, you know, maybe it's like a complicated brick pattern or something like that, all you need to do is place a cube down, apply the texture, and you're good. And it takes up less space. So I've been trying to urge them to drop more textures, and I even went as far as like putting together a full portfolio myself. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But like everything from the sound foam panels on the wall to textures for ropes, you know, you have different fabrics are huge. I think that the VeVeVerse is missing, but textures can change so much. Here's another example, actually, is buildings. So if I placed a cube down, scaled it all the way up to like the size of a building, and then applied a texture that had windows, and some of those windows are turned on, some of them are turned off, then you have a full building in 2 minutes, not even. And then you'll see people building cities overnight with stuff like that. So. Flippy says, Evolve says, just stopping by to support. Appreciate that, man. I gotta build faster here. Flippy, loading collectibles into the VeVeVerse, not reset. Loading collectibles into the VeVeVerse is taking too long. Could be my interest or my MacBook. I agree with you. Load times across the board are too long. That's an optimization thing, and I know the team's working on that. That's just, it's going to take time, so. Okay, now I'm just making mistakes because I'm not paying attention here. 0, 0. Promise you, this wall is going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. We got Swampy in the chat. What up, man? Okay.
Have to go, but good to see you oncoming sis light skin tone. Really appreciate what you do. Your content always fire blue heart.
Don't leave you behind. Felix. Hey, Felix, I appreciate the donation, man. By the way, you should know that I have some pretty unique designs that I really want to build out for clients in the verse, and I'm saving a specific one for your space, Felix. If you pop in the Discord at any point and we chat, I'll show you it. But yeah, I'm really excited to build something like that. So. And then the whole idea is I'm gonna have like certain ones protruding from the wall. So I think you guys get it, but I'm gonna keep moving back and forth between different things. That way the stream doesn't get boring. If I work on the same thing for too long, I'm sure. Gets a little tedious, I understand. Of course, man. Anytime. What do I want to do here? Let's make this scratched plastic. And then... Oh, not what I wanted. Wrong one. Okay, duplicate that over. These aren't lined up. same height. Moo, I would love to hear more discussions about the potential for Shopify and e-commerce integration with digital collectibles. That's one of many features that has me very excited. Yeah, you know what? Good point. Because that was a talking point Dan mentioned in Lisbon. So that was not long ago. I mean, personally, and it really depends. Well, okay, so I've been talking about the VeVeVerse since episode like 20 something on my channel. We're up to like 260 or whatever. I've always thought that like a virtual environment like this is always going to lead to e-commerce. The comment I was making before about the California comic shop. So if somebody goes into that shop, finds something on the shelf that they like, and that metadata feature is enabled where somebody can click on it, see the information for it, see that it's listed in the market, and then just click on that link and it takes them right to the marketplace listing, then, I mean, that's e-commerce right there. But the integration with Shopify and like other platforms, the thing that interests me most about that is just exposure. Because like the way that somebody's going to find out about VeVe right now is that doesn't know about VeVe is either word of mouth, right, from somebody like us, or they're going to stumble across, they're searching for things that VeVe's ads are going to target them on because it might be like a similar interest or something like that, right? But it's not like they're going on to Google and searching VeVe, right, or anything like that. They might search like digital collectibles or NFTs, but in that case, like VeVe's SEO needs to be really good in order for the website to pop up. But I think if somebody goes to Shopify or goes to eBay and is typing in those terms, and then a VeVe collectible pops up, and they don't know what VeVe is, right? That name is in the title, then it just prompts more people to search the platform, find out what that means. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, so let's make these all the same Z. But Moo, what's your opinion on it, man? I don't know how, I don't know if anyone would hear that and go, hey, that's a bad thing, but and I know our community's always wanted more control over our collectibles. That's always been a talk in our community, so. There. Now we line this row up. What are we at? 30 minutes? Okay, we got an hour and a half before they start. I'm taking this hour by hour. I don't know if I'm gonna stream their live. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you're even interested in that, but we're aiming to finish most of this, or at least this scene, before they go live, which I think we'll do. Okay, so that's good. Now what we want is to build these speakers. Okay, so we'll do a ring. I already built one in Starlight Suite, but I think I want to do a different style. Let's get this, that, over, up, line that up. Okay. Looking good. The awkward part with this ring is the center point isn't the center. I gotta change that with certain shapes. So this is where the coordinates kind of don't work, because you can line it up so that they're lined up this way, but you gotta do it manually for this part. And then a trick is I don't need to kind of do the same thing on the left side now. I can just line up all these coordinates and it'll look like I'm kind of pulling a second piece out of the first one here. And then that way you don't have to rebuild it on entirely new coordinates. What's going on? I feel bad calling you that, dude. It sounds like I'm saying, like I'm calling you a pig. I'm not trying to do that, obviously. Well, what's up, man? I've been seeing your name more and more on socials. Hope you're doing well. Great take. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, it's exciting because it's kind of, I said it in my blog article the other day, it's hard to quantify like how big all of this can go, but of course there's a lot of moving parts that also still need to be implemented in order for that to happen, and especially in the VeVeVerse, like we got a while to go. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed and implemented, so, but it's a work in progress. How do I... You know what? I'm gonna add one more shape to this. I think this is gonna work. What have you guys been picking up in the market lately, though? Prices have started to go back up for some pieces, I have noticed. I was about to buy another partner statue at like half the price last week. Alright, I'm slowing down here. I need to speed back up. Let's get this here. That's what I wanted. So now if I go back to matte black, that's too dark. You can't even tell. Okay, I'm gonna make a second matte black, not do metallic. I'm concentrating. 1 second. 1 second. Atmosphere. I landed in the metallic red the other day. Pretty stoked about that. The Spider-Man. Nice. That was a big drop. Partners had a good spike. It seems like all the larger pieces kind of are moving up a little bit. I know Todd's another one. Actually, I gotta check Superman. Does anyone know what the price of Superman is? Last thing I picked up on VeVe was Nova and went ham on it. Huge Nova fan, and I pulled min 6-1. Nice. And you pulled it. You didn't buy it from the market? Let's do this. How do we turn the Fresnel? Oh, okay. Superman is going for 197. Wow. Thought that would have been higher by now. I gotta run, guys. Have a good one. Keep up the great work. I appreciate that, man, and thanks for all the support. Have a good rest of your day. No, that wasn't what I was wanting to do. Pictured that differently. Scratch this screen for now. You pulled the lever 50 times. Jeez. 50 times. Well, it would have sucked if you didn't get it after 50 times. The verse has been acting a little weird when it comes to this stuff lately. For some weird reason, the Fresnel power isn't working, and I want to turn that off. It's very weird, very weird. Okay, this is gonna be black. There we go. Lining up the coordinates so they're lined up here. Okay. Need some sort of wall pattern, or not wall pattern, ceiling pattern. Go. Boom. We got Ronnie in the chat. What's going on? I saw your graffiti, by the way, dude. That was insane. Good on you for putting that together. Not liking how that looks, actually. Yeah, we'll stick with it. We'll see what happens. Got the sketch lab in the building. How are we doing? We're making progress. We're about 40 minutes in here. Got an hour and 20 before Vivi goes live. I'm just duplicating some of the shapes for the backdrop. I'm trying my best to switch between tasks. That way we're not just sitting here for an hour doing the same thing, but I say we're making progress. If you guys have any suggestions for, well, like design suggestions or collectibles I should include in here, let me know. But what we're doing is we're trying to build like different layers as well. So if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I use a virtual avatar now. So that's one layer, and then I put that virtual avatar on a green screen, and then that green screen will project like a background or an environment that I'm in, which will be this. But I want an object to be like in front of my avatar as well, so that's a third layer. So I need to create that after this scene. I don't know if we'll do that today, but we'll see. Okay, so we got those pieces. Let's duplicate some more of these. Importance of trim. Hate seeing a bare corner. Looks disgusting. Any tips and tricks? Copying and pasting coordinates of a duplicated object to match the origin of the object you just duplicated. Yeah, if you built an, like, let's say you build a chair and you want 6 of them, instead of rebuilding the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth in like a new spot, just duplicate all of the shapes you used to make the first one, copy the same coordinates, and then select the whole object again, and it'll just look like you're pulling a second chair out of the first one. That's what I do. The order in which you copy coordinates also is something you want to consider. So a faster way to do that would be, so let's say you're building the 6 chairs. Instead of copying and pasting all the shapes and rebuilding the 2nd chair and then placing that and then doing it again for the 3rd and the 4th, just copy all the shapes for all 6 chairs at once. And then as you're going along the 6 chairs, copy and paste the same coordinate for each one, for each part. Because technically there's less clicks overall and you can work faster doing that. Hopefully I explained that properly, but I've been working on like a training program for like 6 months now, 5 or 6 months, ever since the VeVeVerse launched. And it's finally starting to take shape, so that is a lesson that I have in there. I have not seen the Hexagon Temple. No, I haven't. Feel free to DM it to me. I want to do that. Duplicate. Oh yeah, I'm not even wearing my headphones and I can hear the music coming out of them, pumping me up. Oops, did that one too fast. Huge efficiency downfall. Oh, dude, believe me, I know. I'm trying my best to relay some of this stuff to the team. I've already raised all this stuff, right? Like, but yeah, it's, and that was my whole point about the textures earlier, is you can work way faster with more textures. What am I doing here? Just copy the flippin' coordinate. What is everyone else building though? We got Ronnie building the temple. Speaking of temples, I am also about to, not about to, but it's getting close to release a Dragon Ball Z map that I've been commissioned to do, so that's coming together now. Started Yon's Villa. That one, I'm really getting Jurassic Park vibes. That was not the intention, but I think that's what I'm gonna go for in that world. Even like the villa he was building kind of has the Jurassic Park architecture kind of feel to it, so probably gonna do that there. And then just got a new project this morning, actually. That's like, they're giving me free will, so some of those cool designs I've been saving, I'm gonna do for that one. Far from done, it will have over 1,000 hexagons all simultaneously pulsing random colors. Ooh, buddy, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, that would look wicked. That would look super cool. I don't know if your PC is going to get that far, though. I don't know if my PC would get that far. I don't know if any PC would get that far. Using the VeVeVerse right now, I think too much would be happening in the space at once. If you place the hexagons down, like 1,000 hexagons is no problem, but if you pulse them, it's gonna require a whole lot more. Ironman616, what's going on? Reposted this stream. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm not building at the moment, Richard says, but I have to build the X mansion, of course. Richard, if you need help doing that, man, I would, that'd be a hell of a build. That'd be a complicated one, but... Okay. I'm slowing down again. Can someone call me out in the chat when I'm slowing down? We're on a timer here. We have a mission. We got goals to accomplish. Okay, there, 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 there. The Sketch Lab, I'm on pause for the time being as I'm working on my IP, but I have a few ideas in the pipeline for down the road. This Sketch Lab, okay, hang on. I might be getting this wrong because I am so freaking bad with names, but is that Howard Russell? Am I thinking of the right person? And I'm sorry if I'm not. Or I know that name from somewhere. I'm just trying to... Ronnie says, I'll stop typing so you don't slow down. No, that's not it. Keep typing all you want, man. That's my fault. I need to get better with the chat. Here I am before I started streaming looking at gamers being like, oh, all they're doing is talking while gaming. It sounds so dumb, but it's way more difficult than it looks. Not the gaming part, you guys know what I mean. Okay, that's good. Then what we'll do is... bring these up. Good, good. Yeah, you got... Okay, awesome. Awesome. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, your Acropolis map was phenomenal, so... I was saying... I think I said it on... It was Enter the Verse or Jan's channel, but that one is the best build I've seen so far from the community. Architecturally speaking, dude, it's like... beautiful. Good enough. Good enough. Slowly becoming a fan of your art style. Oh, the sketch. Yeah. Yeah, awesome illustrations. Okay, let's move on from this wall. I'm sure you guys are bored of that already. What else do we want to include? I have a photo on my phone of an in real life spot. Trying to leak someone's number here. Shoot. Is that gonna work for this? Actually, it does kind of solve the issue I'm having up here. Duplicating them is a nightmare, but I'll get through it. Yeah, the duplicating function is the toughest part. I'm still not liking that. Oops. This here, 0. Move this over to connect it. And then go back to lights. Trying to get a quarter of the sphere created so I can plan for a group of... Oh, wait, if that's the map you're talking about, then I have seen that. I have seen that. Like the big dome, right? It actually reminded me of... you guys ever watch the Simpsons movie? The dome that goes over the whole town. All in which I feel stand on their own as just as fantastic. Yeah, man, we got some cool builds in the community. All different styles, that's the thing. You have a very clean style. So. This is a different width, so it's not going to line up on the coordinates. Gotta do it manually. There we go. Okay. So now... There. 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 That said, it's a loading nightmare. Yep. Yep. Dr. Fuse's map, when I saw, I think you said 16 minutes or something like that, right? Or 25. Dr. Fuse's is an hour and a half. So, yeah. Low attention span nowadays, not a good thing. It was also a pain when I built that map. I got kicked out so many times, and then I had to sit there for 40 minutes and wait for it to load. What's going on here? Why is that twisting? We're at 2:05. Shoot, we got less than an hour. Okay. We got Bilbo in the chat. I don't know if you recall me saying, but I watched Tron. It is the trippiest movie. Wait, where did that go? It's the trippiest movie, especially with headphones and incredible music. I really liked it. Did you watch the original Tron or the newer version? Which one are we talking about? I mean, either way, great movies. But is that when I was building the Tron space? Okay. The part I'm paying attention to here is you go up here and it starts to get off center, but these are lined up. These coordinates don't change. So why is that? What am I missing here? Oh, is it this piece actually? No. Okay, weird. "24 minutes, and that's from 30 as I went back in to reduce it, but an hour and a half? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm missing here. Oh, I might have found it. Might have found it. Aha. Okay, that solved that. Good. Now we need to set that, set that, set that. Okay. So now set these coordinates. Daft Punk did it, and this next Tron movie, Nin did the score. Oh! Wait, are we talking about the new one? Tron Legacy? Wait, did that even drop? I didn't know that. Tron Legacy is the 2010 film. Because I heard they're making a new movie. New Tron movie. Scheduled to be released October 10th of 2025. Okay, so you're talking about the last one. What's going on, FM? Okay, so this goes... Nope. Wrong coordinate. Boom. 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 Look at that efficiency. That. swear sometimes that happens in the VeVeVerse on its own. Ron Aries. Yes, that was the new one. Go. What are some other good movies coming out? I actually haven't been paying attention to any of that stuff lately. I know there's the Fantastic Four film. Without giving any spoilers, has anyone seen that? Alright, I got 50 minutes. Tell my collectibles to hold off for 30. Tell them to start it at 3:30. Alright, let's go with there, there. Set the Y coordinates. That's good. Oops. Okay. On the wall pretty much now. After this last line. Richard says, oh yeah, I've seen F4 2 times now. It's awesome. Vanessa Kirby was the star. Alright. Have to check that out. Okay. So that's that. What I'm thinking is I'll put some collectibles right here. So let's put like a little... Or not some. I'll put 2. Go 0.1 by 0.1. Do that. Oops. Okay. I haven't seen anything. I get too consumed in my own stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. I just kind of watch whatever's on Netflix while I'm working. And normally it's stuff I've already seen. That way I can kind of like pay attention to what's going on because I already know what's happening. If it's a movie I've never seen before and I'm working, I'd pretty much just miss it. Okay, wall's done. That only took like 5 minutes, right? Let's do this for now. Now you can just kind of click on each one, or you can just drag. Except I just colored the entire floor black. Whoops. Let's do the black again. Or the wood. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, so we got these spotlights in. Now what I want to do is I'm going to darken the whole space. So watch this. Let's put the skybox in first. Do this one. This should darken it already. And then we'll put, let's do 0.4. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we'll put it up to 1 for now. So that number, guys, under space properties, go to skybox. This number represents the percentage. So 1 is 100%. By default, it's at 0.75, so 75%. So part of my routine when just creating a new space is I'll typically go in here and just set it to 1. That way I know it's at 100%, and then wherever I want my lighting to be later on, then I'll change this. Yeah. So do a simple spotlight. I think I want to make these copper. You know what, copper or gold? I like copper. Put that up. So spotlights, point lights, all of those kinds of lights that you can drop in here. They have a feature called Enable Light Geometry. So what that'll do is when I'm done editing these settings, I can click this off and it takes away the actual light. So you don't have the spotlight there. So you can have them floating right above a collectible and then just take this off. Make sure you name it, and then that way you can find it in your object view list later on. But yeah, it takes the light away without the actual like light source disappearing. Whereas if I go down to visibility here and I toggle that off, it's going to take away all of it. So for this one, I don't really need to do that because you're not going to see it, but nope, do 1, range 2, good for now. Interesting tip, are you going live during the Core and MC show or something? I wasn't planning on it, to be honest. They originally had it set for 4, so I was just going to stream right up until then and see where we were at, but I don't know. You guys want me to? Okay, now I want... No. Fix. Okay. Just taking it day by day, or not day by day, object by object here. I don't exactly know what I'm building. The camera's right here. So we'll put a collectible here. Copy this coordinate, line it up over here. Alright, what collectibles we want to put? Where's my partner statue? Well, no, I'm gonna be using my avatar, so a Black Panther with a Black Panther collectible. I think it's too much. Superman? I forgot about the base. There. I guess it was more just a personal deadline for you, I guess. Yeah. My bad if I'm falling behind on the chat. I was trying to figure out where we're going with this. Okay, so if I now extrude some of these. There, up, there. Okay. Now we'll line up the Y, set all these at the same height. Boom. One more row, one more row. Oops. Doesn't matter anyway, because nothing compares to oh. Yeah, I cannot contribute to that part of the conversation, because I don't know. Okay, so my idea is to now... What does this look like if I illuminate the back? No, too bright. Sometimes it looks crazy before you texture it, and look at how much different it looks now. Trust the process. Russell knows about that one. Here. Go. And then we'll do just random ones here. This. Oh, look at that. And then the ones that I extrude, we're now going to put lights around them. Interior design, baby. Okay. I'm not entirely convinced on the idea of putting lights around them, so I just want to see what it looks like. Copy coordinates and scale up to make it a little bit bigger. Super easy. .71. Oh wait, I select the wrong one? Yeah, I did. There we go. Question though, is that too bright? Do a few more and see how they turn out. We got VV stream in about 30 minutes here, so I'm gonna try and wrap up soon. How? Oh, it would help if... yeah, okay. I got that mixed up with one that was already protruding. Yeah, I have random music on that playlist. I think I hear it. It's rock, isn't it? There's only like 1 or 2 rock songs. Enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. That's a little too bright, actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What am I doing? It would just be faster to duplicate this. Okay, let's do... That is black. I don't know if I'm gonna keep... of that one. No, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. Trust the process. That's what I said. I think these are just sticking out too far. Thought I had. All right. So, trying to think of what else to add here, because the whole idea, guys, is to have this just as the background, so it's just going to be positioned. Like my camera is going to be just like this. I need to do more with the floor. The floor is too plain. I almost don't actually want to put lights in these. I want to put plants. The floor should be a big X-Men cover. Oops, I forgot to move this over. It looks fine. It's just, for some reason, I'm not seeing it the way that I want to. see. Why is the Fresnel turned on? Weird. Alright, we just need to keep adding more to this because that's what's going to bring this to life. What am I missing here, guys? What am I missing here? Ooh, that makes it look better. Bit better. Okay, we'll keep it like that for now. There is something still missing on that. I just don't know what it is. How's everyone feeling though? We're gonna be wrapping up soon, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Any questions about the verse, let me know. And then I'm gonna make this a white. The ceiling and the floor look too plain to me. I almost feel like you're not even gonna see this top part. This should almost be. Sorry guys, I'm thinking for a sec.
First 50 decimal places of pi. It's very hard to fully memorize. If you forget, no need to apologize. So here we go, these are the first 25. 3.1415926535897932338462643. 32384626433. And finally, these are the last 25. 8327
There.
50 decimal places of pi. It's very hard to fully memorize. If you forget, no need to apologize. So here we go, these are the first 25. 3.141592653589793233846266433. And finally, these are the last
Oh, I'm copying and pasting into this one, guys, and then that way I'm not rebuilding it on a whole new coordinate. It's way faster. Select all the objects and pull out. Center it with this one. Stan Bukakis. If that's the... Oh, I probably said that wrong. Great lights, by the way. I think you made the gold and silver light, if I'm not mistaken, right? I recently downloaded the VeVeVerse client. I don't have all the tools on the left side toolbar. I only have Explore, Transform, and Materials. Yeah, it's because I was a beta tester, so I have some extra tools. And they're the premium tools. So VV needs to get on that. Because, yeah, you should have all the same tools. You should. All these tools should be free right now, in my opinion, so... I don't know if I'm going to keep those plants there, we'll see. I also don't really like these ones. Is this playing random music now? Yeah, it is. What the heck is this? Okay, so... don't know what I want to do with this up. With this. I thought this design in real life might have worked, but I'm not digging it. I'm not liking it. You don't have premium. I don't know who you're talking to, man. Might be, Ah, yeah. I'm thinking what I want to do, and I won't do it in today's stream because this is going to take too long, but I'm thinking I want to continue the pattern in the center up the ceiling. And then that way it's... I think. So we're going to lower these lights. We're going to get rid of this beam. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So this should be the same width as that. Line that up. Line that up. There. there. And then the only thing you can't do truly, though, are animations that most would use. Yeah, but even like the drawing tools and the texture or the typing tools, all of that should be free. It's 2025. There. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do that off stream, but we'll continue this pattern. Alright. We made decent progress. I need to do that whole left wall, but that'll be off stream as well. I'm gonna get rid of these. Don't like it. Thinking of put shelves on these somehow. That's what I wanted. It's done. I'm on the bottom here. Yeah, we're not even close to being done for this, though. We gotta get the other scene done, so... Okay, that's better. Where's that piece too? Oh. An extra one. I am not liking these plants. Put something there instead. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some shelving at the bottom here. Yeah. Go. Boom. Center like this. Oh, the wall is off, I just realized. There we go. Make this some marble. Highlight, smoothness, as well. One. Okay. All right, what should we put on here? Let's do a car here. Or no. Two cars. Okay, two cars. Where's my Fantasia Mickey? That's the animated one. Where's the non? Oh, right here. Like, I know I have it. Hmm. I don't know if I'm going to keep any of this. I'm just kind of messing around right now. I don't like how that's looking pink. Yeah, that's Sven sending me an invite to Fortnite. Sven, you're gonna pop up in the chat, aren't you? You're gonna be like, come play Fortnite. He always does this. He only sends me an invite when I'm streaming or when I'm making an episode. Classic Sven. I'm not even kidding, Ronnie. Like, it's getting to the point now where he'll message me on a Tuesday or Thursday when I'm making an episode, and I'll just respond, "Hey Sven, what day is it?" Corey and MC are live. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. I'm probably gonna go chill with Sven for a bit, and then we got most of this done. Not as much as I would like to have, but yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't like that frame there at all. But yeah, you guys will see this environment in the episodes. I'm gonna finish this up, polish it. I need to get the lighting right as well. Still looks very, very plain, but more details I'll add. It'll bring it all together. So, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there, guys. So I appreciate everyone who tuned in. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and to try and share the stream. I know it's been a little while since I was alive, so. I appreciate everyone who came through to support. So VV is live now. MC and Corey are over there. So if you guys want to go check out that channel, yeah, I'm sure they're kind of catching up on what happened this past week. And then I haven't read the actual title of the show yet. So, but go check them out. So appreciate everyone who tuned in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.